Hey guys, this is Angela. I'm gonna be dressing up these bare windows with swag drapes. Now this is my final project for my living room, so make sure you guys check the next video. That will be a living room tour. So let's move on. This fabric I purchased from Hobby Lobby, and it is 5 yards, so approximately 15 feet, and the regular price for this was $14.99 and it was reduced to $10.49, and I used my 40% coupon, which gave me additional money off. So I'm gonna make 2-inch folds all around this thing. So my seam, or my hem, I guess that's what you call it, a hem, will be 2 inches. So what I gotta do is measure 4 inches up and make a mark, and then I fold it over to that mark, and that will make my 2-inch hem. Once I get that hem folded over, then I'm gonna go ahead and use a push pin to keep it in place. So I went ahead and pinned all the way down this side, and then I also pinned all the way down the other side, as you can see. So I wanted to make sure that my hem stayed in place. I had a permanent crease there and it was easier to sew, and I did this by ironing. Now it is important to test a small portion of your fabric just to make sure that the iron doesn't cause any problems, burn holes or whatever. So here's my sewing machine. I purchased this sewing machine from Michael's right before I did this project. I have never sewn anything on a machine before, so this is my very first time doing anything like this. Now I did not know what I was doing, so I used the video, the DVD that came in the box with my sewing machine. Now it showed me how to weave and bob and what are all those good things. Use the presser foot, set up this sewing machine, and I was ready to go like a pro, though I wasn't a pro. So you can see that I have my push pins in backwards, but I was still able to get the job done and do a straight enough stitch to make these look good enough for what I was doing. And it wasn't very difficult. I mean, I had my challenges, but it wasn't too bad. Now once I have both sides sewn, I want to go ahead and start my measurements for my ends. And like I said, this is going to be a swag drape, so it's not going to have a rod that goes through the end, but it will lay across the rod. But here's the thing, if I ever choose to make this a 2-part panel, then I don't have to worry about sewing that portion for the rod, because I'm going to do that now. And then later on I can just cut it in half and make a 2-panel drape, you know? So I'm measuring it the same way like that I did before. The only difference is I decided to do a inch hem first, like you can see there, only to make it neater. I really wish I would have done this with the sides, but being my first time, I didn't really think about it, and it makes it look a lot more cleaner. But once I sew this inch, then I'm going to go ahead and cut off the loose fabric, excess fabric and string. And then I fold it in half, or up 4 inches to make my 2-inch hem like I did before. And then I sew. So this is the final result, and this side, I love the ends of these because it came out so nice with that, doing that 1-inch hem first, and it just looks so clean and professional. And then as you can see, I have that space there, so if I ever want to switch to rods and make this a double drape, then I can always do that. So that came out really good, but the other side came out really well too. It's not as neat as that side. You can see I've had a learning curve there. But it still looks good. I'm not going to complain. For my very first time, it looks really good, so I'm so excited. So this is a full look of the curtains. I laid them across my sofa so you guys can see what it looks like. And that's all I have, guys. Now I tried my hand at sheer and it did not work out, so I had to purchase these sheer curtains from Bed Bath & Beyond. I got 2 panels of gold and 2 panels of white, and this is how it turned out. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and until next time, take care.
It's not even a bird, it's a dragonfly.
Same thing.
I'm so scared.
You scared too.